Hello students, welcome to Noble Digital Class. We look forward to your utmost attention and dedication towards your class at your Noble platform. Using of technology in excess may be harmful for your physical and mental health. To reduce its aftermath, yoga and meditation is recommended. Students should practice these regularly. Please watch the video for 30 to 40 minutes only. Then take 5 to 10 minutes break. Close your eyes and recall the content taught by your teacher. This short break will be quite relaxing for your eyes.
Good morning, children. This is Prajapati, and welcome back to our virtual class. Guys, today you have exam of English, and into your syllabus, two chapters: Long Walk to Freedom, Letter to God, One Unseen Passage, and in grammar, the tense part is coming. Okay. So guys, those chapters, I think in doubt classes we have revised and we had a class test or even. So I think you are comfortable in those chapters. Unseen passage also, I suggested you to have, a few paragraphs from the internet and you can solve them. And for grammar also, the recent classes for revision we had. And today I am taking the another class of the tense to be revised, the entire chapter, right? So just to focus on the concept of the day, the tenses, and all the tenses along with the keywords and having few examples, we are talking, right? So let's see. Tenses: present, past, and future. What are you currently doing? That is the present tense. What we talk in present, that what do you do in the meantime? Past tense, that what did you do time back, some time back, that is in past tense we narrate. And in future, that what will you do later, this is we talk. In short, that will be the best definition of these tenses, right? You have to understand only, nobody will ask you the definition. Okay, the main thing is this simple present tense. What happens here? Here the action is simply mentioned and there is nothing being said about its completeness. In present tense, it is not sure that the action is completed, right? So what are the keywords? Always, usually, often, sometimes, seldom, rarely, never, every day, on Sundays, etc. I told you that here, we have, certain habitual actions, we have universal truth, we have facts, right? We have routine, we have cricket commentary, okay? So news headlines, these all things usually narrated into present simple tense, okay? And he studies grammar every day. One example, the sentence you have like every day, it shows that it is V1, present simple, right? Keyword every day. So just try to focus on keywords, they are important. Present continuous tense. See, here the action is ongoing action. In present continuous and past continuous we have discussed, guys, and still going on and hence continuous, right? Keywords like now, right now, this quarter, and etc. These words can be here. I'm eating and I'm sleeping. I can't talk on the phone. I'm eating lunch. That, these examples. Simple it is, present continuous. Just try to focus on these int words. Ongoing action at the particular time, something is going on, present continuous tense will be used. Present perfect tense, here the action is completed or has ended and hence perfect. Perfect, that means it is completed, right? Keywords are already, yet, just, ever, never. Very important, guys. Usually this tense is asked. This tense is asked most of time, right? Already, just, yet, okay. And since for also can be used here in present perfect. Not only in present perfect continuous, but here in perfect also we can use time, since, and particular time, duration of time, like, okay. For duration of time we use since, for a particular time we use point of time, we can use since, and period of time we can use for. This is easy and I think you know it. Next is Example, I have eaten perfect and I have eaten Indian food 2 times. Okay, showing the present perfect tense. Since and for, guys, if you don't know, let us have a small brief about that. When we use since is actually the point of time, right? And for is used for the period of time, right? What is point? Exact time, like exact time. If I say that Sachin has been playing cricket since 1990, okay, so 1990 here the point, the exact time I'm using, so the since word will be appropriate. If I say that Sachin has been playing cricket for 20 years, right? So 20 years is a gap, duration. So for duration, I have to use for. Understood? This is the year, like. If I say that Sachin has been playing cricket since Monday, exact time, but for 2 days, it's a gap. Okay. Since Jan or March or April, point of time, for 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, it is the gap, the duration. Clear? So this is since and for. Present perfect continuous. Especially here we use since and for. Here an action has been taking place for some time and still going on. Keywords since and for and lately, like I have been eating and I have been eating a lot of vegetables lately. Not use since and for, but you can use here, and I gave you the example that Sachin has been playing cricket since 1990 or for 20 years. Simple past tense, guys. This is also very important, and many a time the tense has been asked. The action is simply mentioned and understood to have taken place in the past, and time words are given here. Keywords are here, especially yesterday, last week, last month, this morning, when a meaning is past, etc. I ate dinner yesterday. Okay, yesterday is giving the clue that this is the V2, we have to use simple past. Okay. Past continuous, here the action was going on. Ongoing action the same in present continuous till a certain time in the past. Keywords while. I was eating when you called. I was eating when you called. So when or while, these two keywords you have, and ongoing action in past. Simple. Okay. You will see the sequence here. Not a single sentence, but sequence will be there, so you can understand that why continuous is used here. Okay. Past perfect is express something that happened before another action in the past. Past perfect. Keywords are already, before, by the time here. Okay. See. I had eaten. I had already eaten when you arrived. Already eaten. Already is the keyword here in the present perfect also, in the past perfect also. The sequence will be given, and you have to consider that sequence, that if the action is happening into the past, then the past tense will be there. So this will be the difference between present and past. But the perfect condition in present perfect, in past perfect, the same clue words will be there. Already, yet, just like. Past perfect continues. Express something that started in the past and continued until the another time in the past. Right? Same. Since and for, the keywords here. I had been eating for 2 hours before my friend arrived. Simple. Sachin had been playing cricket since 1920, or had been playing cricket for 20 years. 2 sentences we can use here. Future simple. Used when we plan or make a decision to do something. Nothing said about the time in the future, like I will eat. Simple. It is the decision. Like something is decided and something is planned to do something, execute something. That is future. Okay. I'll eat and I'll sleep. Simple. Future continuous tense. Express action at a particular moment in the future, and however the action will not have finished at the moment. Right? Ongoing action of the future will not be completed. Keyword is for. I'll be eating at 9 a.m. and I'll be staying with my cousin for several weeks. So here for sometimes you can see, and the sequence will be there. Okay, but rarely the tense is asked. Next, future perfect tense. Express action that will occur in the future before another action in the future. When and by the time, the clue words are I will have finished studying by the time you arrive. So by the time, I will have finished. I will have finished or completed this task by the time and when you will arrive. Simple. So the future perfect tense. Clue word by the time you can keep. I will have slept before you arrive. So in these sequence also you can use here. depending on the sequence and the situation which is given in the tense. Not single sentence is asked, but in a pair or in a couple the sentence used to come. Next is future perfect tense, right? Future perfect tense used to talk about an ongoing action before some point in future, right? Or and by the time I will have been sleeping for 2 hours when you arrive. Simple. The time word also, and future condition has been set. I will have been studying for 2 hours by the time my parents come. So by the time has been used here. Okay. Rarely in the blanks it is asked, but you have to keep in your mind the structure of the tense and the condition of the tense. So guys, these are the 12 tenses here, and the hint words are basically given, and the important tenses which are usually asked. I tell you that simple present. This is usually asked many a time in the exam. Present simple. Okay. And present continuous also usually asked. Present perfect also usually asked. So just try to practice on these. Present perfect continuous also usually asked. Past simple also usually asked. Okay. And past continuous and past perfect, these two also important. Okay. And past continuous and past perfect and past simple, this is very important. This is also usually asked many times. Okay. So do practice on those tense part, and do solve more and more questions wherever you find in any supplementary book or on net, right? So, and I hope you are understanding the concept. Next, in our next classes we'll take more and more sentences to do the practice of the same, because from these few sentences the concept, I can't think that it is cleared, but practice makes a man perfect. This fact and this funda is very very significant in this scenario here in the tense part, especially because it's a very lengthy chapter, guys. It seems very small. So far you have learnt the tense number of times, the structures and formula and examples, negatives and interrogatives. Simple they are. But I told you, the tricky word, that why we use a particular tense, that is important. And if we know the reason to fill a particular verb, yes, we will be comfortable and confident to attempt these questions easily. Okay? So that's all for the day, guys. And today there will be no homework, because in the evening you have the exam of the same concept, right? I repeat the syllabus which is coming. What is? Number 1, letter to God. Number 2, long walk to freedom. No poetries are coming, guys. I am receiving the calls from some students that they are asking again and again that poetries will come, but no, poetries are not coming. Only prose, letter to God, long walk to freedom, and one unseen passage, and the tense part, right? In grammar, the tense part. Total, the question paper will be of 25 marks. 25 questions will be there. Okay. So guys, that's all for the day, and best of luck for your exams. I hope you'll score better in this coming exam. Better not I expect, but I want that 100% you have to score, right? So that is all for the day. See you in the next class. Bye bye. Stay safe. Stay healthy.